Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out Beneath Oresa. Your guess is as good as mine. So we have three trailers for this, showing off some of the progress of it from when it was first revealed to today. And the best way that I can describe this is somebody taking their shot at developing something along the lines of Slay the Spire. It is a card-based roguelite battler. So if you've played Slay the Spire, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, then this should give you a decent idea. So we're going to start with the reveal trailer that was shown off back in November of 2021, moved to the second trailer of April of this year, and then the exclusive gameplay trailer that was shown off the Summer of Gaming back in June. So, let's go.
My family swore an oath to protect any who remain here.
It's a very robot arm.
I will not fail.
I like the art style. Of course, I'm kind of a pretty big sucker for cell shaded like appearances. Kind of got a Borderlands aesthetic to it as well, with the kind of comic-y lines on it.
To put an end to evil, we need to know what lies beneath Oresa.
Oh, there we go. Oresa. Thank you for saying the name. I appreciate you. Okay, so now we're going to highlight the entire YouTube page. Now we'll check out the second trailer. The trailer that'll probably give us the best view is definitely going to be the gameplay trailer, but we'll give them their fair time all the same. A city deserted by the gods. Beneath Oresa. Oresa must be the city. Confront bloodthirsty creatures. Those are some creepy ass looking things, man. Make hard choices. Explore unique play styles. And unveil what lies beneath Oresa. Play the demo on Steam, available now. Okay, let's go into. They actually showed off a decent amount more of like the cards themselves and the way that you just choose a card and it causes an action, and how it's kind of a deck building game as you get more cards from going through different choices of going through the dungeon and stuff like that. Like I said, it's very, very reminiscent of Slay the Spire. But let's go ahead and see what the gameplay trailer has for us, if it has anything extra besides the loading screen. Thanks, YouTube. Oh, there is two. I was wondering about that because in all of the other screens, it was always only one person. Yeah, I like the look of this a lot. Like, I realize that I've just been like, yeah, it's like Slay the Spire, which is not bad, by the way. Slay the Spire is a fantastic game. But just the general visual style of this just makes this really appealing to me, especially because they got like this really nice animation work for your attacks that are just you choosing cards. Coming to PC in 2022. You mean like the actual release of the game is coming in 2022? Planned release date, November 3rd. Yes, that is exactly what they mean. So the game is actually going to be out fairly soon. In just a little over a month, this game should be coming out in terms of 1.0. So I bet these three trailers are almost exactly what we've already watched. Yeah, okay. The three trailers that were available on YouTube are the three trailers that they have on Steam, which is not bad. That's perfectly fine. But this looks pretty good. This looks pretty solid. I am curious about what the price is going to be, but if you are interested, there is a demo available right now. And the fact that 1.0 is so close is also something to definitely look forward to. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of extra information on the Steam page themselves, but the fact that there's a demo means that you'd be able to get a general taste for what you're getting into. I like the look. I like a lot of what they're presenting here. This looks pretty sick, pretty sweet. I don't imagine that is going to be a insanely like time sink of an experience in terms of like it is a roguelike, so you're gonna want the idea of you start fresh and then finish and get through a run. But even some of the larger roguelites like Dead Cells and stuff like that, I put like 30 hours into them, and I was like, all right, that was fun. Like once you start beating runs, if runs are beatable, which I get the general vibe with this game that there is going to be the option of a completable run. Like you get down to the bottom of Oresa and defeat the final demon or whatever is at the bottom. I'm guessing that is your ultimate goal in one form or another. Maybe you even have to go all the way back up. What game was it? Oh God, was it just NetHack, or was it what NetHack was based off of? That you basically needed to go down 50 floors, defeat the thing at the bottom of the 50 floors, and get back up the 50 floors. And it was one of the early roguelike experiences, in that you started from scratch every time. As I date myself talking about NetHack. It's a great experience, though, just if you ever feel like trying it. It's about one of those old, back in the days of Rogue, it was one of the original, I forget what they were called. They're not DOS, but it's ASCII games. Oh God, getting nice and old there. Your like the walls were made out of hash marks, and each square was a period, and your character was like a zero. Yeah, woo! Go back to the olden days. The animation is pretty, especially since they could have just gone with minimal stuff like Darkest Dungeon. Absolutely, and we've seen some games where the people are trying to like compete in Darkest Dungeon space. There's what is the name of the game? It came out, it's Circus game. Let's hope it works. Is this it? Circus Electric? Yeah. Okay. I haven't looked too closely at this, but looking at just the pictures of it, this is just a new form of Darkest Dungeon, which is not bad. By no means is that bad. This is going to be slightly different since it's a deck building game compared to something like Darkest Dungeon, but it's definitely got a similar aesthetic, and I definitely agree that it feels nice that the animation presentation is strong compared to just like stills that you get with something like Darkest Dungeon. So, but yeah, that looks good. I like the look of this a lot. I definitely would be 100% willing to give it a try. I probably won't try the demo since it does have a 1.0 and it's not doing an early access style thing. Cause like I was in Dead Cells early access, to re-mention that game. And once it came to 1.0, I was like, cool, let's get through the 1.0 content. And then because I'd already played a lot in early access, I just like, all right, well, that was cool. And then I've basically never touched it again, even as they've continued to drop updates and expansions, stuff like that. I was like, nope, I'm done. So yeah, I'll definitely keep that on my list. I'll probably go add it onto my wish list so that I'm actually aware when it launches, even though my wish list on Steam is getting pretty fat, although most of my Steam wish list is games that aren't actually out yet. So there is that, for whatever it's worth. I was worried about Circus game results. Good job, Google. It's because I'm on the specific Chrome login of the YouTube channel, and they're like, the only thing that this entire Chrome account seems to care about is video games and stuff in their Google Drive, so we'll give them that. Who made this? Let's take a little look-see looks. Broken Spear Incorporated, and this is the only game that they have listed for them on Steam. I'll do a quick Google search to see if there's anything else that comes up under them. They have a website, and on their website, the only thing that initially, this seems to be their sole game, and they are the developers and publishers. So that's pretty impressive. Did they do a Kickstarter or anything like that? Beneath the rest of the demo out now. Like it's pretty impressive that they're from Montreal, so it's a Canadian set of developers. But the fact that they seem to be their own publishers is really impressive. And they've done some really strong work if they are completely on their own. Yep, their first game. Seeing if there's anything else in here. No, I'm not seeing anything else about. I don't even see anything about like Broken Spear Incorporated, made up of former developers of this company and this company, have teamed up, or anything like that. It just seems to be a startup on their own, and they're just banging it out on their own. So good job to them. It looks really good. I like a lot of what they're going for, and I hope that it is as good as it looks, and I hope that they get the sales that they're looking for, because there's definitely a amount of polish and effort and appreciation for their own work here that it shows in the trailers. And if it comes through as well in the gameplay, then I hope that leads to success and can lead to other projects that shine the way that these initial trailers do. But that is Beneath Oresa. I'd love to hear from you and what your thoughts are, especially if you've played the demo. How was it? Is it as good as I've been talking about at this point? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to keep up the conversation elsewhere, 2 great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. And speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can watch together live on stream, because we do stream 4 days a week: Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.